Here they come. It is Kittle, and did he get to the end zone? He got it in for a touchdown.
It's a great job by Trent Taylor.
Albeit in probably a little bit quieter fashion.
He said, I wanted to be just like them. 2nd and 5. What a catch by Kittle. George Kittle gains 22 yards.
Look at the concentration. Look at the eyes. They never leave the football. And he gets the upfield arm up there.
Garoppolo, quick pass, caught by Kittle. He dives, and he's in. Touchdown, 49ers.
Their first career starts. Out of an empty set on 3rd down. Garoppolo's first throw is a big one. And George Kittle into the open field. The rookie tight end to the 15 and a 44-yard 3rd down pickup.
20. Beathard throwing on 2nd down. Wide open is Kittle. Kittle into Chargers territory. Kittle, does he have the speed to get there? Kittle at the 10, 5, touchdown! What a play! 82 yards!
Against the 49ers. 2nd down and now 15. And they go to Kittle with the short pass. Kittle trying to do the rest himself. Has a first down. And Kittle, still on his feet, gets knocked out of bounds.
And that's what you need right here. If you guys freeze this for me right here. Freeze it. Oh, goodness gracious. That is flat getting it done right there. Tomlinson peels back. Gets a huge hit. George Kittle off to the races.
45 yards. And Trent Taylor had a key block there. It'll be
2nd down and 12. Mullins passes. What a catch by Kittle. A one-handed grab. Foot race. Down near the 5. Dangerous throw.
A sack and a half to tie Simon Fletcher for the most in franchise history. 2nd and 6. Mullins pump fakes. Now completes it. And here goes Kittle again. Kittle off to the races. Still going. Kittle tripped up inside the 15-yard line. Justin Simmons finally catches up to him, but 52 yards for George Kittle.
The fact that he was a 190-pound freshman, and you saw that 190-pound freshman escaping this body. Look at the speed there. That's not 250-pound speed. That's 190-pound speed. He's flying. Stop him, a 3 and out, get the ball back, get your offense finally rolling.
Mullins looking to throw. There's Kittle wide open. Kittle in Denver territory. Kittle is gonna go! Touchdown! 85 yards!
Jam it to the line of scrimmage.
He's in the slot right there. And they're looking for him. And he's going to break the all-time record. Kittle inside the 30, the 20. What an unbelievable year for George Kittle. Has just shattered the single-season record for receiving yards by a tight end. How about that? After the timeout by the 49ers, here is Garoppolo throwing, and wide open downfield is George Kittle. Kittle with a straight arm, still on his feet, and Kittle winds up right around the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Great physical play by Kittle after the catch.
Watch him come off the ball like he's running the ISO block on the linebacker, then the out, and then it's Mark Bavaro for crying out loud. Stiff arms, breaking tackles, putting his nose down.
15 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass is caught. Kittle breaks one tackle. Another. Wow, what a touchdown for George Kittle.
The 39-yard line. Rolling left, eyes downfield, great protection. Wide open. George Kittle inside the 10. Touchdown San Francisco. Whoa, baby. That's 61 yards. On 3rd and goal. Pressure. Garoppolo. Looking. Firing. It is caught. Touchdown. George Kittle.
And they do. And the pass is caught, and on the run, it's Kittle off to the races for the touchdown. Brandon Staley calls for the blitz and gets...
On a 3rd and 5 now, the floater. Kittle hangs on. 2 Seahawks all over him, draping him, but he's got the grab.
Watch him on the go route. And look at the concentration.
Well deserved.
49ers start in Seahawks territory. And this catch is made by Kittle. Somehow able to...
Quandre Diggs thought he had the interception. He's got 5 this year. Thought he had the interception. And, man, George Kittle just made a highlight play. God, that was very nice.
Wow, 41 yards.
From the 19-yard line, first down. Garoppolo off the play action. Finds Kittle at the 35. Kittle with a stiff arm. Throwing the right hand. And Kittle into Lions territory. Down to the 46-yard line.
Middle of the field, that's where they've had success so far.
There he goes. Does again. Kittle trying to break free. Kittle is inside the 40 to the 35-yard line.
Imperative they score. Remember, they got a timeout, so Jimmy G can let this ball fly anywhere.
2nd and goal.
Got him.
Garoppolo directing traffic. It's Kittle. Plucks it out of the air. San Francisco touchdown. Samuel in motion. Garoppolo looking deep, looking for Kittle. Kittle making the adjustment, and he makes the catch. Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
This essentially turns into a wheel route. They run Mohamed Sanu to the middle of the field.
Now trying to cash in the Niners from the 24, 1st and 10. Garoppolo, look at the time. And to the end zone, caught! It's a touchdown! Grabbed by George Kittle.
They're 4 up, 5 up, sometimes 6. So we see a lot more in the passing game from San Fran.
2nd and 6. Here they go. Kittle is on the move. Oh, and he broke the tackle. Kiss him goodbye. If he didn't step out of bounds, he's in. 48-yard touchdown, catch and run.
Looks like this one's going to stand, and George Kittle, amazing. Inbounds, amazingly scores an unbelievable touchdown for the San Francisco 49ers.
Boy, that could have been huge, especially if San Francisco can capitalize here before halftime.
Garoppolo, all kinds of time, and now throws this side of the field. The catch is made by Kittle. Touchdown. Garoppolo. Oh, what a catch by Kittle! George Kittle with the catch inside the 30.
But just been a couple big passing plays down the field that you've been able to get loose.
Here's a big play for the Houston defense. That pass over the middle, and it is caught by Kittle. He was interfered with, made an outstanding catch anyway.
Garoppolo rolling, looking, throwing, caught for the touchdown, George Kittle.
Third down and 3. Garoppolo will float it. He's got Kittle. And Kittle is gone for the touchdown.
And there is a physical nature to this 49er team on both sides of the ball that stands out. Here's Kittle. George Kittle. Touchdown 49ers.
Purdy. Great protection, and wide open is Kittle. Roaming free. Diggs can't take him down.
Nobody else can, and it's a touchdown. 54 yards.
That defensive line switched to Jeff Sgadina as the defensive line coach. He's done an outstanding job with that group up front.
Good point. 3rd and 4. Brunskill a block, going deep. Purdy's got him! Touchdown! Kittle and the lead.
Riverboat Ron, he's going to make those decisions and believe in it.
2nd down 9, the fake and the fire. It's Kittle getting a block downfield, and a good one it was by Jennings. He's in again! He cannot be stopped! 33-yard catch-and-run touchdown. George Kittle has scored for the 4th time in 2 games.
3rd and goal, empty backfield.
See if we get that chip again.
Purdy spins out of the pocket. Throwing back of the end zone. It's caught! And the toe tap by George Kittle gives the 49ers the lead.
No way.
Second and goal. Purdy, end zone throw. Oh, a fingertip catch. George Kittle has a 49er touchdown.
On this one, we talk about Isaiah Simmons and his speed, but Kittle's going to make a move to the inside, then break back to the outside. And because he gets that little bit of a head shake, Isaiah Simmons just a step behind.
From the 19, 5 in the pattern for Purdy, who escapes and fires end zone. Touchdown, Kittle!
Lost control of their body, not him. Jumped up and made the sack.
Gafford, razzle-dazzle. Purdy, coming out, Kittle! In empty space! Kittle, number 2! Touchdown, San Francisco!
Basically eliminate them as pass rushers as well.
3rd and 2, Purdy got a block. Goes end zone, hat trick! Kittle's first 3-touchdown game of his NFL career!
100%. There's so many cool stories. Another play action. Well done.
3 straight, Tony, and it goes to Kittle. Kittle going down the sideline. And now they got some energy on this series off these 3 play action passes.